Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. This is a follow-up video where I'm just going to talk about how well this has been performing. We've had it up and running for about a month, power and everything. I have a video where I talk about the specs of the battery and the inverter. We do the whole hook it all up, so you can watch that video if you want to watch more detail on hooking it up. So this is running open loop, which means that the inverter is just reading the voltage of the battery in order to decide how to charge and discharge the battery. On a closed loop system, that would mean that the inverter would actually be communicating with the BMS on the battery and be connected to it. But the Husky 2 by Big Battery does not have communication capabilities with this inverter. So a couple things I've had to do. I've gone in here and changed the settings here. Hold that till it beeps. Push this button down to, I want 26 because that's your battery voltage charging. That's your float charge. See, I actually took it all the way up to 57.6 volts on my charge. I haven't dared go more than that because you can see on the battery right here, it says do not exceed 57.6 volts charging, which I think there's a little discrepancy. Maybe it could go up a little bit higher because the most I've gotten this to charge up to is 99%. It has not hit 100% with that setting, but all in all, pretty good. I mean, 99%, plenty of power. So this system's been doing really well. It's got like 2,500 watts of solar coming in, charging it. Of course, this battery, phenomenal. It'll push a lot of amps out, 150 amps maximum. That's 7,500 watts. So this battery would actually power 2 of these inverters. As far as amperage coming out, capacity-wise, it would definitely be nice to have more capacity, but you can parallel up to 16 of these batteries together. So it is a nice system. I would say like in a RV or a boat or something like that, this would be a great system for something like that. I want to talk about how much it's been powering. It's 3 chest freezers, a fridge, plus all the power tools on the remodel here. So the power strip here is rated for 1,800 watts, which is double stick taped to the side of the inverter, which is great for portable applications like when I'm using this inverter on my golf carts. The power strip's not rated enough to run this saw right here, and so I've hardwired in a 3-way splitter right into the AC output on here to run the power tool. So all the power tools are being hooked to this. House is being run off of the 1,800 watt power strip right there. So the power system here has done all of this concrete cutting work. It's run the cutting saw, all this, all the way through here. So it's provided all the electricity for all this cutting, plus all the jackhammering that happened. Pretty powerful little system. Why we're powering on this is because I needed this for another project for a little while, but this is done great. It's so nice having just extra inverters and batteries you can toss around and power stuff when you need to. I consider this inverter kind of like a gateway drug because I bought it, I liked it so much. Then I upgraded to this one because I wanted 240 volts and more power, obviously, and it's got the built-in breakers, a great inverter. I started with these 2 batteries with this inverter. Then I bought this, and then I bought a 12,000 XP, which is now my new favorite inverter with all the features on it. It's great. I've got an entire video series with the install of that one you can check out. This gets to go back to golf carts. That's going to go in the 6-seater golf cart, and this is just going to be hanging out, ready to power stuff whenever we want on various golf carts. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you all in the next video.